Welcome to the Rashawn Franklin Show. Back again with my guys. Ready to get to it. NFL free agency day. It's been crazy. Shit deals left and right. The Ravens trying to push for a title. The Niners signing wideouts and shit that's over the hill.
Not he over the hill because he ain't with y'all. I got you.
The Bears, linebackers, safeties. Life is good. And I'm back with my guys. Keith McCarthy, resident Ravens fan. Josh Bray, new Ravens fan. And Emmett Knuckles, 49ers fan. How y'all doing today?
Living good, man.
Decent, bro. Had an interesting weekend in LA this weekend.
What happened? Now you got to tell the people.
Yeah. Well, definitely not telling the people. Fuck the people.
Okay.
You straight? They ain't press you, did they?
Nah. Come on,
Okay.
bro. I can get myself out of that.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking, man. LA, a little wild, man. I think we're going to start off with, since we got so much to talk about with NFL, let's start with a little something first. Little exercise first. A little. First of all, the AI. Yeah. The AI, G.
Who are they?
Brady look like Parsons. Wade looks slow. Dwayne looks like Derek. It's not Dwayne Wade. It's Derek Wade.
Oh my God.
All right. So, yeah, the AI, you put together this, obviously, but one got to go in their primes. Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade, Tracy McGrady, James Harden.
You said one got to go all in their prime.
All in their prime?
AI safe. Safe for sure.
Really?
I think it's the top two are safe because they both had playoff runs at least.
I agree with that. Like, to me, if we're taking T-Mac's health into consideration, then he would be the one that got to go. But if we're not, then James Harden got to go. It would be prime T-Mac was probably 1 or 2 in the NBA when he was at his prime.
Who had the best prime here, like peak player?
T-Mac.
I think it might be T-Mac.
T-Mac was the best peak player, but his back kept having back spasms or whatever it was. But peak, who's at their best? It's easily T-Mac, no question.
He also he's the prototypical everything for his position. He had prototypical height, hops, handle the ball. Like he had everything.
Yeah,
He got injured all the time.
To answer the question, James Harden has to go.
Think so.
I don't like it, but that's just my pick with Harden. Once again, he's one of those type of players where don't get me wrong, he has to step back, which he kind of almost invented it. I mean, he didn't, but he was kind of known for it. But the way that he played the game, hunting for fouls, he kind of began this trend that now you see players everywhere that is trying to do it, hunting for fouls, jumping into players. I'm not a fan of that kind of ball. Offensively, great. I mean, offensively, we haven't seen many players put up the type of numbers that he's put up, but the way that he played the game when he was with the Rockets in his prime, I wasn't a fan of it. That's why James Harden, you got to go.
Take a look at these faces one more time.
The AI is crazy.
It's terrible because it's not close.
Yo, this is hilarious. To answer the question, I think Keith's the only one that has an answer. I'm gonna go. AI gotta go. Sorry. I prefer the rest of these guys over him in terms of a player. I love James's game. I think James is historically underrated, like criminally. I think he is the real deal. I mean, obviously a Hall of Famer, But this is the offensive numbers he was able to put up, and just what he did during his run is criminally underrated. He was amazing. So, yeah, I'm keeping Wade, I'm keeping McGrady, and I'm keeping Harden, and I'm dropping AI.
I think I'm gonna agree with you as far as that. Just because AI's impact on the culture in the NBA is second to none, and I can recognize that he just doesn't have the ideal size. If I have to pick someone in their prime, and I'm choosing all these players in their peak form, he's the littlest guy here. And I can't. I understand where Josh is also alluding to as far as Harden and just his playing style, but he's also very versatile too. He can play point guard. He has those type of handles and can facilitate on at least an average point guard level in the NBA. You can put Harden at your one, and you can feel very comfortable with him playing that and fulfilling that role. So I'm gonna go with AI.
Didn't AI average 36 in the final? Like, you guys,
Well, he was the only guy.
You guys are bugging. 36 in the finals, and he actually drug a team that was full of, like,
scrubs.
He did.
Yes, for lack of a better word, scrubs to the NBA finals and got a game off one of the best 3 or 4 teams in the history of the game. He dropped 50 in game, dog. James Harden, like you said, that dog, he doesn't have that dog that AI got. Not even.
I feel
close.
you, but cool. He got a game. Cool. Go ahead.
I don't want somebody shooting 15 to 20 free throws a game. Like that's insane. He's going to the line every other play off of these fouls. Once again, he's hunting for. We didn't see Tracy or AI or Wade. Just using those 4 that we're talking about. We didn't see that type of play like with players. Did they do it? Sure, but it seemed like James Harden was like that was his main focus, was to try to get into your body. I'm gonna jump into you, and then I'm gonna go to the line and shoot 12 to 15 free throws a game. Yeah, I'm gonna average 30. Half of them's coming from the line. I hate that style. I hate it.
And I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna disappear in the big games in the playoffs
every
consistently.
time.
Because the game slows down. You can't. It's hard to hunt for fouls in the half.
They're not calling them fouls
it
like
is.
that. Yeah,
it is. It is. I agree with that. But I think his regular season body of work is, regardless of anything y'all are saying, is incredible. That's why he's a first ballot, easy Hall of Famer.
For sure.
One of the best ever at that position, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about, stay with the NBA. I watched Houston versus the Spurs last night. Are these gonna win a title, the Spurs, this year?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
They are.
Trying to tell you.
Who was you trying to tell? You
I'm trying to tell y'all about Wemby, bro.
Yeah. I think Wemby, and this may be a hot take, I think Wemby's the best player in the NBA right now.
He could be.
It's a legitimate argument.
Shit, I have him ranked number 1 in our 5 NBA players a few episodes ago.
I say wow at least 10 times every time I watch him play game. I don't know if I'm quite ready to say he's the best right now. Maybe though. It's close. It's close. He's got to be top 3. Got to. But I think these guys legitimately have a shot to win it. And the reason why is because OKC is, first of all, that 40-20 rule, that Phil Jackson rule that typically works. There's only 3 teams that serve that. It's the Pistons, who I don't think can win it this year, and then it's OKC, and it's San Antonio. So it's, if you go by that rule, one of those 3 teams win it. I think OKC is just a little too banged up. J-Dub hasn't been out. He's been out, and Shay's been out. Can they sneak them in a 7?
If they healthy, I would say no. Historically, in like since I've been watching the NBA, younger teams usually never win a championship.
But did OKC buck that rule last year?
No, Shea's not young.
He's not
Like,
young.
I mean, he's not. I would have considered him a young player.
I would consider the team young though.
But the rest of the guys were young. All in their like 20s, mid 20s.
Yes.
Fair point. Wemby is their best player. What is he, like 21?
Something like
22?
that.
Yeah.
The last super young team where the main player was super young was like, what was it, the OKC team that lost to Miami,
Yeah, super young. Yeah.
where everybody was super young. I would go with the conventional history and say that OKC, if it came down to them, and if they're healthy, of course, then they would figure out a way to get out of that series because they've been in those situations before, whereas San Antonio has not. And I think they like next year, yeah, but like this
It's
year,
lunchtime.
they seem a year away. They seem a year away in terms of they just need to get that experience, take them lumps in the playoffs, and then they'll come back better.
Is De'Aaron Fox considered young?
No. I mean,
like I understand Wemby's young, but you still have like I don't know where De'Aaron is as far as the pecking order.
I would say he's 3.
Right, but that could change in the playoffs.
It might. It
It
might.
could change in the playoffs.
It could.
Facilitating scoring, but
It could.
he's the type of guy who can go like in the right situation can make the right plays in the crucial situation.
De'Aaron Fox is a hell of a third wheel though.
Hell
Like
yeah.
what the
He's championship number 3 for sure.
And then you have the ultimate unicorn in Wemby.
De'Aaron Fox has the most experience as well. I wouldn't put him at 3 on the team. You have
Sandy too.
Yeah, because you have what? You have
Castle would be 2. I would say he's 2.
Really? When it comes down to it, to taking like the last shot, okay, if they have 2 people on Victor, you think they're going to Castle over Fox?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like throughout the regular season, Castle's been number 2.
The number 2 option on the team.
Number 2 option. But I think but to your point, I think that when the playoffs come, that could flip quick, like easy. And De'Aaron's too. But you got to think about Stephon Castle. He's a winner. He came out of college winning. Like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe they can win it. Like I don't know, man. So I guess we'll see shortly. It depends. So it depends a lot on matchups. I would say, and I'm not sure they're going to have the right matchups. We'll see, right? But yeah, I think they got a legitimate shot. So sticking with NBA, Jason Tatum's back. Do we all think he came back too quickly? Is that like
I think it's
we all believe that?
I think it's unanimous. I don't know.
I think it's a
Keep never
consensus.
waiting.
Yeah. That we question it.
It's early.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say they look back to normal as the Celtics in these first 2 games, and it's just the first 2 games. But they look like they could ramp up towards the playoffs and be like a legitimate contender to come out the East. And that would be bad news for a lot of teams, I think. Like if you're New York and this team comes back and you get them in the second round, it's possible they knock them out, or am I tripping?
Man, Jaylen Brown is playing at a crazy high level this year. He's kind of assumed that number 1 dog spot. If Tatum comes back and is okay with, falling back to number 2 and just, letting Jaylen Brown continue doing what he's doing, I think that they could beat anybody in the East. Is he going to be able to hold up? I think physically, coming back after such a short amount of time, and then his conditioning, getting his body right. We'll see how that all unfolds. But if he slides into the number 2 and he gets like a slow build up to get back to, let's say, 80%, by the playoffs start, if he's 80% of prime Jason Tatum, then I think they can get out of the East for sure. I don't think they'll beat a healthy I don't think anybody beats a healthy OKC team, but like you said, they're banged up right now, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I don't know if you get a 80% Tatum, they make it out the East. I think he has to be 100%. New York their roster is nice. I mean, even like with their starting 5 is better than against Boston starting 5. Tatum has to come, and I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they brought him back early to see if he can get to that 100% mark, but you gotta have Tatum all the way. You can't have an 80% Tatum. I don't know if that's enough, because I don't know if 100% Tatum and Brown is even enough to beat the Knicks. That's a tall order.
It is a
But,
tall task.
so, yeah, I think, is it possible? Sure. But if I was to bet on that series, and if they was to meet up, I'm thinking I'm gonna take the Knicks.
Would you take the the Pistons over the Celtics?
No, I would not.
Interesting.
I'm not a Cade fan. I know y'all like Cade. I'm not a Cade fan. I'm sorry. I know.
We know.
We're aware you don't like his game.
Who? Who? He just can't shoot, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's just." I mean, don't be wrong. He's what 6'8", big body. I mean, he's athletic, fast. I don't know. I just don't. I haven't seen him in the playoffs enough, I guess, and that game gets a lot slower. You got to have people that can put the ball in the bucket, and Jaylen Duren as your Robin. Nah,
I like Jaylen Duren. Kind of nice though. I was
he's
watching him the other
nice.
night.
I just don't think I can beat the Celtics as him being my Robin. And then who's next? Tobias Harris?
So the reason I think the Celtics could make a run is because their game as a team is predicated on passing the ball pretty much. So they don't necessarily rely on Jason Tatum's athleticism. They rely on him shooting the ball, which he still can do at coming back off this injury. So it kind of makes them 85% of what they were, which is still a damn good team. So
It is.
that's part of that. I actually would give the nod to the Pistons in this matchup simply because of the continuity throughout the season. Like, they're bringing Tatum back. If they matched up early, and it's not the Knicks for the Celtics, it's like the Pistons. Ugh. I don't like the matchup for the Celtics for either one of them. But I think the Pistons could get them in 7 because they have home court, and I just think the continuity is there. I love Cade a lot, and I like Jaylen Duren a lot too. So, yeah.
Is Cade better than Brown?
Yes.
I would say yeah too, man.
It's better
I
than
like
who?
Jaylen Brown. I like Jaylen Brown. But
Cade
Cade is
better than
better.
Jaylen Brown?
Like ABP
Yeah.
standards and stuff, but
They both are playing at a really high level
they
this
are.
season. I mean, it's not like a knock on Jaylen Brown to me, like to say like, oh, he's not that good. I'm just like what Cade can do. He runs the whole show. He can dive. He can score. He can't shoot, but he can score and hit the glass. I would take Jaylen. I would take Cade over Jaylen Brown if I were trying to start my franchise and they both were available. I would take Cade.
I think Cade's he's bigger. He's just he's got a higher ceiling for sure.
That's not even a question.
Yeah. And I like JB a lot though. So
It's not a knock on him. It's not like oh, JB ain't. It's just like this kid is just more talented, higher ceiling, can do a little bit
JB's not
more.
even the best player on his team. So
He will be when it comes to these playoffs.
this year,
he'll be-
for
this
sure.
year he is. Yes.
Other years, solid number 2. in my opinion. But he's nice though. He's a really good 1B. This is sort of like the Scotty year when Mike was hurt type.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not saying.
I know
oh,
you're not saying that
God.
that they're those guys. I know what you mean.
I'm saying that it was his show, and I'm not even about to go deep into that. But you see what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, Mike. Like he ain't Mike and he ain't Scotty.
He
we
not
get
even
that.
close. Not even
Like
close.
we get that. But
yeah,
Mike was
So,
gone and
He's
Scotty
talented enough
played
to
well.
run the show on a different team.
Yes, and they did well this year with the squad they had. Like I'm shocked that they even here. So shout out to them. I'm bringing this to the pod. We had this conversation in the text chat. Luka versus SGA. I know Luka's like an all-time. I mean, he's probably he's. I don't even know where he ranks offensively as a player. Maybe top 3 ever. I don't know. It's up there.
Probably in that top 3 or 4.
Like he is one of the best offensive players I have ever seen touch a basketball. He's incredible, but the deficiencies on the other side kind of make him, whatever. I would take SGA in this. It's slight, but I'm gonna take the probably 2-time MVP. Possibly, you think he's gonna win it again over Luka. I think y'all really disagree with that, and so I'd like to hear why.
You want it, or you want me to go, or
I want to hear from
It's
both
whatever.
of y'all because this is
It's whatever. I mean, to me, Luka could do everything that SGA could do, and like plus, neither one of them are a great defender. SGA's a little bit better. Cool, I'll give you that. This kid is a way more efficient offensive player, way more prolific. Score the ball. He has more range than SGA. SGA pretty much lives in the mid range and gets to the free throw line. Luka gets to the free throw line mid range, 3-point shots, floaters. He's gonna dime way more. If you put Luka on OKC's squad, like of course they're gonna win the title the same way SGA did. If you put SGA on those teams that Luka had, like them guys are getting bounced to like the first round, man. Those teams
I'm not
that he
sure
drugged,
about that.
those teams that he drugged to the Western Conference Finals and then the NBA Finals.
I can't go that, and I hate doing that. That's a frivolous exercise. Like, what are we doing? I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that he wouldn't make it out the first round. That he would
man,
get knocked out. I'm not gonna go that far, but if I had to pick,
he drugged some bad teams.
If I had to pick one or the other, I'm going with Luka. I'm really just going to repeat what Emma said. What does SGA really do better than Luka besides on the defensive end? And even that's not like it's not like SGA's known for his defense, really. Luka, he's a way better passer. If you was watching him the other night, they were sending 2 people at him, and he was passing to Marcus Smart in the corner, hitting threes back to back. I mean, I want to say it's close, but it's not, in my opinion. Right? Yeah, like
it's not close.
I think Luka is that much better than SGA. I really do.
Damn.
Luka has more range and he can facilitate better.
And he rebounds better.
And he hits the glass more.
Yes.
He does hit the glass more. I would like to, but Shea is playing with like 2 bigs that hit the glass. Like Chet at your 5 is like, okay, now, they clean glass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they both eat glass, him and Hardenstein. But I hear what you're saying. Cool. I'm not even going to fight y'all that much because it's not a huge difference. I like going with the guy who like wins. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he's in a better situation.
But he wins. Yes, his team is so much better than those Mavericks teams that Luka was on, and this Laker team as of right now. So yeah, you're going to get a lot more wins. But like Emmett said, if you drop Luka over there in OKC, I think they
probably
win
8.
They going on a run.
Yeah.
I am starting to something just hit me, guys.
The light bulb went off.
This nigga had a that's a Raven moment.
Hell nah. Cause like,
are we on the downside of Luka Doncic?
Oh, now we go.
I'm not even being. I'm not. No. Hold on. Wait. This is not no shade, bro.
Have you seen the best of Luka?
Have we seen are we done with that? Like
We're not done.
him.
I don't think he improves much more. I think this is his peak.
This right
That's
here is his
fair.
peak.
Yeah, but
That's
I
fair.
don't think
That's
he's
fair.
going down. I think he's
He's
going
on the
flat.
decline. Yeah,
I think
that's great.
I think he's flat. I don't know if he goes up another level, but I don't think he's on the way down right now.
This is at the top of the bell curve.
Yeah.
See, I think we might be on the other side, and here's why. I think that guys are hitting their peaks. These set of guys are hitting their peaks earlier than in the past. Like, what year did like Bron and Kobe hit their peaks? I would say like 27, 28.
Yeah, I would go there. 27, 28.
I don't think we see Luka as good as he was getting them literally dragging that Dallas team to the finals. I think that's the best we ever see him. And he was incredible, but I think
we have another 3 to 4 years
I think so too.
of this type of Luka. We have another 3 to 4 years of this type of Luka. He's what, 27? So that puts him at 31.
maybe.
I think he's younger than that. I think he's like 25, 26.
Let me see.
That man is 30.
He turned 27 on February.
Oh, he's 27. Okay, so he just turned 27.
Just turned 27. No, I think we have another 3 to 4 years of Luka in his prime is kind of what we're seeing now.
So
Without Bron on the team, right? And we could argue it's the Lakers better without him. Well, that's a different.
That's a whole different topic, which I tend to agree with. Yeah,
but my point being is, we saw him dominate the last 2 games. Luka averages 35 points without Bron. I think they are 13-4. It's something like that with him and Austin.
I think it's 9-2. 9-2 without LeBron and just Austin Reeves and Luka running the show. It's a better team.
He's a dominant player.
Okay, sure. Let's
the way Luka plays though, he's not crazy athletic. He doesn't rely on his athleticism
at all.
He can have this play style until he's 35, 36. Pretty easily.
Sure.
Offensively.
Yeah. I mean, he don't do on defense, so
right.
we're not even putting that into consideration.
Where are we going?
All be able to do is shoot and pass until
that's all he does now.
Right. So I'm with you. We could see him average 30 and 8-9 dimes until he's in his mid 30s.
Until I don't think he's going to be able to go until 35 based on the way he takes care of his like this level. I think he'll be able to play until then. I think he'll be able to play at this level until about 32, and then he'll like kind of like start to nosedive from there. But this is the best that we've seen from Luka ever. I don't believe that at all. I believe once you optimize the roster around him, then you'll see that Luka that you saw a couple of years ago that you don't get to see now because I mean it's him. It's like the skill set is a bunch of redundancy. It's him, Reeves, and LeBron, who are all basically 3-point guards and bad defenders.
Yep. Yes, and bad defenders.
I disagree.
I think we're in the golden years of Luka Doncic, and we've already seen some of the golden years when he was with the Mavs, and he may have. You said 27.
Mm-hmm.
He's 27.
Whoever said 3 to 4, like these are the golden years.
What's their ceiling this year?
Round
one.
Yeah.
A round one win would be where I would.
I gotta see who they
cap
could
it.
run. I mean, I think it depends on who they run into. I think we're going to see some action from Bron. If I'm being honest, I think he's kind of like even right now. I think they said he has like arthritis or something like that. I think that's some. Honestly, I think
he fell on his elbow or something.
Yeah, they're in 5th place right now. I think he's resting. I think we're gonna. This could be LeBron's last like hoorah. I think we're gonna see LeBron and Luka come hoop. I don't think they go out the first round though. No.
Ooh, it depends on the matchup.
It depends on who we get. Yeah,
it just depends. So they're 5th right now.
Yeah.
Who's in 4?
It's the Rockets.
Houston. Yeah.
Okay, home we go. Is he talking about?
Probably.
What? Probably.
The
I
Well,
gotta
Rockets.
see if Luka goes, Luka's one of those guys that could just like go absolutely bananas
I've been
and
watching
win
the
a
Rockets.
series.
The Rockets don't scare me.
Something SGA can't do, but
I feel
Luka's one of
you.
them guys.
I just don't think. Man, I would love to see. I would love that matchup because it would kind of show where both of these teams are going to go. You see what I'm saying in the future, right? So Jabari Smith is playing like really well, I love Amen Thompson. I love Sengun, and they got KD. They defend at a high level. They would beat them for sure, I would guess. But they've got some internal struggles. But I don't think Luka. That's back to my point on the bell curve. I don't think he's like Luka like that no more. Where he gonna like just win a series by himself. I don't see that anymore. But maybe I'm wrong. I want to see that matchup though, for sure.
Is it because of what happened in the playoffs last year, or
Yes,
because this season he's hooping when he's healthy and
sure.
I get it. His numbers when he has to play with LeBron and Reeves he's not the same guy in terms of what you're going to get from him offensively because he has to give the ball up so that LeBron and other guys can play with the ball a little bit as well. But when LeBron is out and it's just him and Reeves, then we see that Luka that was in Dallas and that was dominating and carrying teams places. We get to see that Luka when LeBron is not on the floor.
I am going to say that if they get Houston, they have no shot at winning that series. They got young legs, ascending stars, and these guys defend. I don't care and they got KD. I don't care what's going on. The Lakers have no shot in that series. I like book it.
I agree with you, honestly.
They will whoop their ass.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are we
I don't think
talking
the
about?
Lakers really are gonna. Yeah,
And
if they
there's another year of Luka Doncic's prime that he ain't do. So,
but like you knocking him, he didn't build the team. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Like, okay, but if he is what you say he is, why can't he go win a series? Like, why can't I be like, all right, they got Luka, so they got a shot. I don't feel that.
One player can only do so much. He's not Jesus. I mean, he can only do so much. When you run into a team, just like you just said, the team that plays great defense, they have young legs, and you got KD who's playing well, and then you got a 41-year-old in Bron, which we don't know what that's going to look like come playoffs. Austin Reeves, y'all know how I feel about him. I'm not a huge fan of him.
I know you don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way he plays, but that's tough for Luka to do by himself. Like, I don't care how good you are. You can't go do it by yourself.
No, but that team has shooting and defense, and they had athletes like
young guys too. Yes,
the team was built to optimize what Luka is. He's going to run the show and score, and we're going to put 3-and-D guys around him, lob threats around him, and some athleticism to make up for what Luka is. Now he can take that team and maximize it, go to the finals with it. You put Luka on a team with no speed, no athleticism, no shooting, and no defense.
DeAndre Ayton that doesn't even want to do anything on the defensive end. He's complaining about only having 4 or 5 shots a game. You're not doing nothing on the defensive end. The other night he was walking back on defense. They had to wait on him to come back.
It's just the Lakers doing Luka a disservice because it's not like this is the first year that he was acquired. Like they had the offseason to make some adjustments, and they suck basically.
Yeah, this is on Rob Pelinka, hiring JJ Redick, and then building the roster. Like the West has good teams. I can see if it was in the East and you're playing a bunch of mediocre to bad teams, and you saying why can't he just be great and overcome that situation? I would agree with you there. But if you're in a terrible situation and then you're going against better teams, like that's tough. That's a tough ask. Like,
I don't care how good you are.
I agree. I think Luka's the blueprint, which we saw in Dallas, is the James Harden blueprint. A nice guard next to him that can actually score and get buckets and can defend a little bit next to him, and 3-and-D guys and lob threats. Like that's it.
And
like that's what you have to do.
Hmm.
The problem is that what blueprint was
formula.
5 years ago.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's the blueprint no more, right? I don't know if that works. And it didn't work for none of those teams won championships. So if it does work, what's the ceiling on it? What's the ceiling with this guy? And that's always my question. Period. So, all right. Y'all want to take a break and then we'll get to football?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's
Okay,
cool.
cool.